Morning YouTube. Today I'm going to start off the vlog with a quick and easy, simple to make, low fat, medium carb, medium protein meal. So the ingredients we're going to need today are low fat tortilla wraps. You can either use these ones that I got from Sainsbury's, or sometimes I use the Weight Watchers ones too. The reasons why I use those wraps is because regular wraps have about 3, 4, 5 grams of fat in them, which is way too high once you eat a couple of them. These wraps have about 0.4 to 0.6 grams of fat in per wrap, which are perfect. Next ingredient will be mushrooms. Any type of mushrooms, it doesn't really matter. Mushrooms are really great because they fill you up. They're quite a meaty vegetable and they're super low calories, high in fibre, perfect for bulking out. And the last thing you're going to need is chicken. Now I use this chicken that I get from Tesco. It's cooked already. It just makes it a lot easier for me because, you know, some people, depending on what your jobs are, I work 12 to 13 hours a day. I don't have the time to come home and prep at night, you know. It's always great to say make time. But when I don't get home till like 9, 10 or 10:30 at night and I've got to be up first thing in the morning, I really don't have time to be prepping like raw cooked chicken. So I buy my chicken cooked and packed and frozen. I just stick it in the pan. So 3 simple ingredients for an easy meal. I have 0 cooking skills. So if you can't cook and you're like me, this is really easy to do. So whilst I wait for the mushrooms to cook, they should only take about 10 minutes. They'll reduce down in size and the water will come off them. I'll quickly go through a couple of the drinks that I have when I'm on season, just to keep me full, to give me a bit of energy because of my low calories. Now the first one I have a lot of these 0 calorie Monster drinks, or Relentless, whatever it is. This is probably one of my favourite ones. These is 100% 0 calorie, sugar free, and they're perfect for like pre-workout, or if you're a bit of a caffeine addict like me, then all day long. The second one is Pepsi Max, and this Pepsi Max Cherry is definitely the best one. This is also great. I use it for the same reason. The other one I use is, I do find it difficult to drink a lot of water, so I buy flavoured water, and I also buy flavoured fizzy water, which is also calorie and sugar free. Now you need to check these things. There's so many flavoured waters out there that are full of sugar. Quick little rant, I would say. A lot of people ask me to do this video actually. I'll only quickly go through it, no need for diagrams or anything like that. I'm just going to give you my opinion on these things. Juice diets, cleanse diets, fad diets. It is absolute bullshit. The reason why people tend to lose weight on a juice or a cleanse diet is because of this. I'm just going to use these things for size, right? Can you imagine that your calories in per day you're eating McDonald's was this much, okay? This much in size you're eating McDonald's, you're eating chocolate, you're eating cakes. When people tend to go on a juice plus diet, Herbalife diet, cleanse 9, whatever, you reduce your calories so much you end up eating this much. And you can imagine the size difference, alright? Because you're only eating this much in calories, you're gonna lose weight. But the problem is, because you drastically change the size and the amount of calories that you're intaking per day, you're crash dieting. Now, crash dieting can last up like 4 to 6 weeks. You'll plummet, you'll lose the weight really quickly. But what will happen is your metabolism, your metabolic rate starts up here, okay? What happens is, as soon as you start decreasing your calories, your metabolic rate slowly comes down. The lower your metabolic rate is, the less metabolism you have, which means the less fat you can burn. The higher your metabolism is, the more fat you will burn. So, as you're reducing your calories on these cleanse diets, you'll lose the weight, but your metabolism will also crash real quickly. Your metabolism will plateau at the bottom after 4 to 6 weeks, and you've destroyed your metabolic rate. You can now not lose any more weight whatsoever. And this is the problem. People go, oh, I tried the cleanse 9 diet, it worked really, really well, but then after about 6 weeks I stopped losing weight and I went back to eating normal food and I got fat. It's not the fact you've eaten normal food, it's the fact that you're eating so much food and your metabolic rate hasn't caught up with you yet. Metabolic rate works basically like a survival method. Your body thinks you're normal eating this much food. As soon as you start to reduce your calories and eat this much food, your body goes into survival mode, which means it slows your metabolism down to stop you from losing so much weight because it thinks that you're going to be starving. So to keep you from dying or losing so much weight, it goes into survival mode, slows your metabolism down, and tries to slow the weight loss down. The only way to make weight loss and dieting last longer is to slowly decrease your calories over a longer period of time. So let's say you were taking up 3,500 calories when you started off, you reduce that to 3,000 just obviously to get past your maintenance days into your deficit stage. Now, you lose weight on that many calories. The moment you stop losing weight, then decrease it by 200. So maybe you're on 2,800. Then it happens again, reduce it down to 2,600. So the mushrooms are cooking off nicely there. I'm going to chuck the chicken in right now. So doing it by this method and slowly decreasing your calories over a longer period of time will allow the weight loss and the metabolism to work together, and you'll get a longer period of time that you can lose weight. Okay, the next thing, no aloe vera juice or Herbalife or Juice Plus pills or juices can cleanse your body. It is absolute bullshit. Bullshit. Okay? Your liver is there to detoxify your body. It does a perfectly good job. Why are you paying for these magical, colourful green and yellow and purple supplements to put inside your body that you think are going to clean your body, because they're not? Your liver does a good enough job. Believe me. These things that you're putting inside your body are processed. How can a processed ingredient or food or gel cleanse your body? It is ridiculous. What do I mean by processed? Well, I mean by processed that the fact that these supplements or these ingredients are not whole. They're powdered, they're dried, they're being kept in a bottle. They are not fresh, which means that the products have an incomplete molecular structure. If something has an incomplete molecular structure, it cannot be used properly inside the body. So why are you putting fake ingredients, or dead ingredients we'll say, into your body? They'll not be doing anything. You're literally getting paid, turning your cash into some mushed up green powdered shit, and then eating it. You may as well fucking eat your money. It's absolutely ridiculous, trust me. If it was so important for us to eat aloe vera and green tablets to make us detoxify our bodies, then they'd be prescribing it in hospital, but they're not. So, all you people that believe that these things are really going to help you, you've lost the plot. The only people that are endorsing these stupid products are people like Cristiano Ronaldo, because the Herbalife are paying him so much money to use his face to advertise that product. Cristiano Ronaldo is a skinny 3-stone maggot. He looks anorexic. He's had so much fucking plastic surgery and work done on his face. He'd never even look like that. So what's the point in even using him to push the product? He's fake, he looks anorexic, and he doesn't even use Herbalife. There's no fucking chance in the world. So diet properly. Eat real whole food that grows from the ground, you know, that comes from an animal, and you'll get such better results from your diet. You need to stop looking for the quick fix or the next fad diet that's just going to burn holes in your wallet. There's the chicken and mushrooms done now. So after all that, the best way to diet is to try and stick to kind of an 80% alkaline based diet, 20% acid food, which is mainly processed food. Try and stick to as much whole food and natural, real food as possible. Try and edge away from supplements because they're not necessary at all. Stop spending your money on stupid food fad diets because you're just wasting your money on something that does nothing in your body whatsoever. All you were ever doing is reducing your calories from that to that and losing a bit of weight by crash dieting. Find a good nutritionist or a personal trainer who knows what they're talking about. Not every personal trainer, I mean, on the personal training course, you're not educated on these things. I go out my way to study like biochemistry, different diets, like I said, alkaline diet, electrical food diet, and I like to learn a lot about human biology, and I go out my way to do that myself. I have spent a lot of time teaching other personal trainers in my life, not just at where I work now, but in other gyms, and obviously through Facebook and social media, who ask me a lot of questions because they're uneducated themselves. Now, I'm not pointing them out because they don't know, I'm just pointing it out because not every personal trainer knows what they're doing because they don't get taught this stuff on the course. You know, educate yourself or find someone who can educate you. Stick to a good whole food, healthy diet. Control your calories and control your macronutrients. I've done a video previously on how to count your calories and break your macronutrients down. So stick to those guidelines, stick to the healthy food, and you'll lose weight more efficiently. I've cooked my chicken and I've cooked my mushrooms. Next thing I'm gonna do is get my tortilla wrap, slam it into a hot pan and toast it. So, whilst that's cooking, this is all I've got left today. I usually use the low salt and low sugar tomato ketchup. Okay, just because it's low calorie and it's got lower salt in it. But today I'm going to use this tomato ketchup. I have tomato ketchup on everything. Fucking hell, that sounded weird. And I've just picked this up from Tesco yesterday. It's obviously low fat, which is cool. and it's not too bad in carbohydrates, but it tastes really good. It's like hot and spicy. Branston sauce just adds a little bit of flavour. Last night I went shopping because I wanted a cheat meal. I had my cheat meal last night, and I had this. These are so good. Weight Watchers little ice cream pots. There's like 1.4 grams of fat and 15 grams of protein in each pot. I ate 8 of them. I was hungry and I really wanted to cheat, but I mean, what is 8? It's nothing, you know what I mean? It's like less than 10 grams of fat and just over 100 grams of carbs, which I can easily fit into my diet, okay? My diet, like I always say, is low fat, like super low fat, medium to high carbs, medium to high protein. As long as you fit your cheat meal into your macros, it's perfect. Just don't go and eat the things that you're not supposed to eat. So if I'm on a low fat diet, I won't go and eat high fat foods when I have a cheat, because my body will not understand what is going in and it'll find it difficult to break down. So when my tortilla's been toasted, slam the chicken and mushrooms in, sauce goes on, roll it up, bon appetit. Easy meal, low fat, medium to high carb, perfect. Okay, so the macros for that meal were about 90 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, and only 5 grams of fat. So apologies for not releasing vlogs for the past 2 weeks. I've been super busy with work and creating my website. The website's pretty much up. I'll release that on my next YouTube vlog. And from now on, I'll try and release at least 2, minimum 1 videos every single weekend. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and I'll catch up with you soon.